In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create your wall foundations and footings. So let's start by switching to our foundation plan. We have our grid lines and the columns, which are essentially required for creating the foundation walls and footings. Even though these elements belong to structural designers, actually it's architect that initially tell the structural designer where he should put the footings and columns. So as an architect, in our architecture version of the building, we should be able to put the very basic foundation and footing there. So let's start off by going to the structural tab, and let's go to the wall, hit this arrow down, and see we have the foundation wall here, 12 inches, which is fine to start off. So what you need to do is to pick the center of the column and go ahead, trace the exterior walls, which we know is actually here. Alright, I have the walls here, and I'm gonna go to the 3D view to show you how it looks like. Make it hidden, and here it is. So we just picked the default. We can change the information of this wall over here. Let's say if we want the base offset to be like 2 feet. That's how it works. Okay, I'm leaving like that, and I'm gonna go ahead and add the footing underneath. So let's get back to the view, plan view. The foundation. Alright, we have the foundation wall on the perimeter, and we can actually have a look on our elevation to see the levels. So this has to be changed. This is not top of footing. It can be, but I'd rather call it bottom of wall foundation. And I'm gonna change the view name. Okay, you can change this elbow like this. Alright, so that is making my job a little easier, because when I place my footing, I can tell the program that I want this thing to be my top constraint. So that's -5, and I believe we should change this to, let's say, maybe 6, or maybe 7. I'm not a structural designer, it's just a matter of vision for me right now. Shift this a little downward. Okay, now I can go ahead and place my footing. We have to change the view to the floor plan. We have bottom of footing, we have bottom of wall foundation. Seems good. We are on this view, and I can go ahead, pick the wall, and I want to choose this 36 inches concrete footing. What I can do is to either grab a rectangle or pick line, whatever seems easy for you, or we can do just like what we did before, pick a line, create a line, draw a line. Let me get this one. And you know, this allow, that's a handy tool to let the walls to be joined. And we can change the offset. This is on the core center line, which helps us to centralize both walls on this grid line. This is unconnected. Let's put it on bottom of wall foundation. Oh, we can't. Okay, the base, let's say the base is bottom of footing, which is okay. And the top is bottom of wall foundation. The constraint is invalid. Let me just draw it, and then we can fix it later. Let's go to the 3D mode and see what we did. Okay, there we go. We can select everything by the control, hold shift to rotate, hold control to add selection. And now I'm gonna play with the offsets. Let's say 6 or less than that, -5, -2. Seems alright. I just have to shift it upward. So I want the top of this thing to be the bottom of this wall. So the top constraint, I would say the bottom of wall. Now this is now more than 2, and I can just by trial and error 1. Okay, now I'll switch back to my elevation to see what happened there. Alright, so we have this thing created here, but it doesn't match with my bottom of footing. There's one thing I can do is to either stretch this upward I'm selecting the footings. This was the easiest way. Or you could play with these items over here. So this was the easiest way. So remember, when you turn in your assignment, the levels should match with what I am showing you over here. I'll give you the screenshots.